decision, ladies. We're going to either be winners or we're not. We're going to be about our business or we're not. We're going to focus on things that truly matter, or we're going to decide just to fold and not. Like we're going to succumb to the world's way of seeing things and doing things and just being completely stressed out. Today we're talking about a winner's talking about how do you have a winner's mindset when you don't even know if you'll have a job a day from now. You're not even sure where the government's heading. You're not even sure what's going to happen with this coronavirus. We are not in control of those things, guys. So don't keep trying to be in control of those things. What we have to remember is that there are things that we can do right now that we have control over, that we don't have to roll over and play dead. I refuse to roll over and play dead. Let me tell you, I have muscle memory. I have created some things that really and truly work. We're talking about mental warfare. We're talking about mental handcuffs and releasing those handcuffs. And there's no nice way to say it, but a lot of us are keeping our own selves mentally in bondage. And if you don't believe me, try to have a regular conversation with anyone at this moment. The first thing out of their mouth is going to be coronavirus. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't be concerned about it. Health, you don't know what's going to happen next. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You just don't know. What can you control? You can control. So this coronavirus was not an issue, right? What if it was not an issue right now? What would you be doing? What would you be doing? We get so nervous because we crave the touch of people. We crave the touch of individuals. We want to feel affirmed and confirmed and feel like we're a part of a bigger thing. We call it tribing. And that's great. But what we have to remember is that we sometimes have to be a little more creative about who and how we tribe. Sometimes it's about, sorry, reading some of the comments. Sometimes it's about making the best of a moment. Stay with me. I promise you it'll be meaningful. I am Capri Smith, the Uncuffed living expert. I am a retired police detective. I've done 20 years as a special investigator in a major metropolitan city, meaning I pay my dues. I know what people look, I know how they think, I know what it looks like. I know when people are living their best life. I know when they're not. I've seen the dirty. I've seen the opposite side of living your best life. I've also had the privilege of meeting other people in my path, in my entrepreneurial path, women that started their own businesses and they are doing their best to live out their best lives. And I've been privileged to be a part of that. So you're here today because we're focused on the 24-day uncuffed challenge. In Maryland, you have 24 hours to charge someone or release them with a crime. Otherwise, other systems have to step into place. You have to have their permission to do so, or you have to go ahead and process, overthrow, or let them go. That is the rationale behind the 24-day uncuffing challenge. It is a companion to my book, Uncuffed Behind My Smile, and it breaks down in simplistic forms why you should uncuff and ways to uncuff. So today's topic is mindset. How do you create the right mindset? You need to decide if you're going to be optimistic or oppositional. If you're optimistic, you know that you have a choice to be positive in every situation. You have a choice to control your subconscious mind. Many of us are really stressed out right now because of the coronavirus, and the ones of us that are not, we know we can't control it. You can't, nothing you can do really that can stop you from catching it. You can mitigate the circumstances of catching it, but nothing outside of that can stop, like guarantee you not catching it. And I don't care how much money you have. They just said someone in the royal family caught it. So if they could catch it, what about us, right? So what we can control is the impossibilities that the possibilities of what could happen in our lives, right? So outside of catching a corona, you could get a new friend during this time. You could connect more. You could call people that you have not connected with. You could sit and have a virtual lunch with someone that you've been meaning to catch up with. You could actually gain a new client. You could use this time, which we'll talk about when we talk about uncuffing your business. You can use this time to pass on your skill sets and the skills that you need. We have people making 13-year-olds making masks on 3D printers. We have men and women donating masks to other men and women, creating and making hand sanitizers. And they were there to build, like to make alcohol dispensary. So what I'm saying is the timing is perfect for something and for those of us that will embrace it. So in order to have this optimistic mindset, which is step one, we have to then look at our self-image. Roll out of bed every day. I don't care if you don't have to leave the house. Put on a beautiful face just because. Comb your hair, brush your teeth, take a shower. Pretend like you have the world waiting on you, right? And when you do that, you're creating a positive self-image. I encourage my students at Stevens and my college students, I encourage them to dress up and look professional for our Zoom meetings and to participate. Because when you show up and you slouch back and you're laid in bed, your energy is different. Shift your energy by crafting the right mindset. People become, you are what you think you are. The champions, they won before they actually started winning. I tricked myself into winning. To know it now I will be a successful woman before I became a successful woman, because I did not do what a lot of people do, which is a step three, and that's settle for talent. I knew diligent work would trump talent any day. I've seen people live in shoeboxes, very humble means, but feel like they're Oprah and feel like they're winners and Beyonce's and the Jobs of the world, feel like Steve Jobs of the world. They feel like they're the ones that have won because they are the hardest workers sometimes, the person working the most, and they're always making best use of their times. If you have a conversation with me, if you've worked with me, if you've been around my presence, you know that I'm always thinking of ways to make multiple uses of the things that I'm learning and the things I'm doing. And it's not about resume padding, it's about the quality of life and the impressions that you're leaving. It's about making someone better, making yourself better. So you must step forward, stay committed to the process of uncuffing. It's an evolution thing, it's an ongoing thing. It's not a destination, it's a way of life. Just like you're expected to be humble and thankful and grateful and know that there's something bigger than you out there, you are also expected to give back and help others. But you can't do that unless you are yourself better every day. So it's truly a process. So you have to have a champion mindset. I have 4 sons. All of my sons are very good at communication and getting their needs met. I don't know where they got that from, right? But here they are. They are committed to their future. They know no matter how hard I work, they have to put some blood, sweat, and tears into some things too. That's going to be there forever. That's going to be their legacy, which ultimately will be the last thing we cover about this uncuffing challenge. But today, let's just think about releasing the mental handcuffs. You have the keys you need. If you've been following me on social media, those keys are there. If you need more help on your keys, I'm doing virtual VIP days currently. I am booking them. So definitely carve out your space. It happens right from the comfort of your home. We don't have to worry about contaminating each other. And I just wanted to pop in and say, you have everything you need. The only reason why we are still stressed out, tired, fatigued, overwhelmed, drained, and bored during this time is because we are choosing to keep on those mental handcuffs, and you don't have to. So you guys know that every day I promise to deliver to you one of my Mary Kay products as well. And today I'm going to talk about the Mint Bliss. The Mint Bliss foot lotion is a wonderful tool if you want to give your spouse or boyfriend a foot massage after a long day of work. First responders love them. My athletes love them. But basically, you rub them on your feet and the bottom of your leg, and it's just amazing. It has a tingling. It's very strong. I don't suggest using it on your hands and your face solely. I would use some of our other products designed for that. But the Mint Bliss is like it fits perfectly in your pocketbook. It fits perfectly in the car door. It's not oversized. I'll promise to post a picture of it. But basically, it's there to help your muscles relax. So go ahead and reach out to me for your Mint Bliss lotion and for additional ways to get uncuffed. You do not need the uncuffed 24 day uncuffed challenge book to follow this process. If you have it, definitely follow along. It's going to make this whole interaction a little bit better. But at the end, someone's going to win a copy. How do you do that? You share, you like, you share, you like. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. Visit CapriSmith.com for additional ways to uncuff.